We're trying this video thing one more time. I've filmed like a few times and I don't know, like I'm trying to get a message out, but I'm trying to be real. And I feel like I come off as like either too much, like, or I seem too sweet and not just straight up, or I seem too much of like a punk. I don't know. But I'm just gonna be real. I'm gonna be 3,000,000% straight and I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna rant. So let's get into the video. What's this? That's what's poppin'. I love saying what's poppin'. So, we try to obtain perfection, and as humans, we are not supposed to obtain perfection. And I think that is so important for people to know, because we always have these checklists. We always have things that we value or measure our worth by, our achievements and our failures. And I've done that for so long. I used to hate myself because of my failures, because I constantly would fuck up, because I would fail my family. I would disappoint them, because I would sneak out or lie, because I would hurt someone without meaning to. I would hurt them emotionally and I would hate myself for it. I even judged myself for swearing or smoking or fooling around with someone or even loving people who don't love me, as if that's my fault, as if that's some reflection on me and the person I am, but it's not. We're all so, as humans, so wrapped up and consumed in having enough achievements to prove that we're worthy or doing enough so we're successful, and it's not about any of that. It's not about being successful enough, because where you're at is good. You're beautiful because you're beautiful. There's no reason. You're not beautiful because someone tells you you're beautiful. You're not worthy because you're told you're worthy. You're worthy because you're worthy. It's that simple. You're worthy because you're carried around in your mother's womb, because you breathe air, because you're human. You're worthy because you're you. That's as simple as that. You're beautiful because you're you. You're bad because you're you. Like, you could never do something that's bad enough to make you unworthy. Or you can never do something good enough to make yourself feel worthy, to make yourself love yourself. Because if you're basing your love and value off of what you do, it'll never be enough. I see so many things, so many speeches, inspirational speakers talking about how to improve your life, how to change the things you do, and how what you do becomes you. And that is not true. You're you. You're you because you're you. Your value doesn't change. You don't change as a person because you make a mistake. You're still you. And mistakes make you human. You can learn and grow from them. You can allow them to break you and then they'll recreate you. Ooh, look at that, chopping beats. But what I'm saying is, if you say fuck, if you have sex, if you smoke weed, like, you're not a bad person, you're human. And if you don't accept those things, or if they don't align with your morals and you feel racked with guilt, then change what you do. But don't beat yourself up for it either. Don't beat yourself up for being human and making mistakes. I go to church and I hear inspirational speakers talking about not excusing behavior. I think that's bull. I think you have to take responsibility for how you treat people. But I think you're also allowed to not beat yourself up over it, to accept the mistakes you've made and move on. You're human. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. It's okay to not be perfect. It's not about being perfect. I struggle with putting my value in what other people think of me and how other people treat me. If I love someone and they don't love me, I'm still worthy. If I go my whole life being unloved, I'm still worthy and I'm still beautiful and I'm worthy of love and I'm lovable. And I think the thing we miss is we try to find it in other people. We say that we're working on self-love, but really we seek it in others. It's so important to fall in love with yourself first, and I'm working on it. I'm working on not hating myself. It's not easy. I'm gonna be real. I'm not perfect. I fuck up. I cut myself like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I felt horrible about it, but I couldn't let that guilt consume me. I have to get back up and dust my pants off and move on. You can't let pain hold you back either. But also you need to accept where you're at and love yourself as you are, not as who you want to be. You can't hate yourself for your mistakes because that's not who you are. So that's my little tangent. Yeah, alright. I don't know how to say bye, like how to come down from here to here, but bye, I guess. Tell me what you think, if you agree or agree to disagree. I don't know, but I felt that y'all deserve this message while I'm in this emotional state of mind, deep thinking and whatnot, because my mind goes miles a minute. But bye.